Welcome to the Gamescape, everybody. My name's Jarek, and today we're back in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. This is episode 90 of our playthrough, getting up there. We're not even halfway done either, by the way. Well, maybe we're roughly halfway done. I don't know. We got a long way to go, though, because we're in Act 3 and we're not through it yet. And there's, I think, 5 acts. So we got a ways, but we're currently crawling through Areelu Vorlesh's laboratory. And at the beginning of the last episode, we started by speaking with a few people that have been trapped down here for quite a long time. There's an elf, an aging crusader, and there's a dwarven druid, along with a trapped and tortured angel that's suspended in some kind of a magical field. The elf explained that they're the only survivors left besides the demons. And when Areelu Vorlesh kind of lost interest in the lab and set everybody free, the demons kind of just went on a rampage, killing everybody. And the humans, and well, the mortals, let's say, they kind of hold up in that room kind of as a stronghold and try to defend there. The dwarven druid was growing food for everybody, keep everybody alive, and they basically just over time have lost, numbers to attrition and stuff like that. So they're kind of all that's left. He did also explain that there are magical barriers across a lot of the doors, and we've actually seen one of those now where they only let demons through. We asked him if there was some other way, and he said that he has heard the demons talking about some kind of a device, and he doesn't know exactly what it is, or even what it looks like or where to look for it, but he suspects that it's some kind of a key that would unlock the barriers and allow somebody to pass through them. So we are currently crawling through the laboratory here trying to find that item. We finished up that section of the lab that we were in, and there were 2 other ways that we could go. One of them said it was leading to the heart of the laboratory. The other one said it was leading to one of the wings. So we opted to take the wing, with my thinking being that there's probably stuff in this wing that we're going to need before we get to the center of the laboratory. And so that's where we're at. We're currently crawling through it. We've got this secret door right across the hall, which is where we're starting up next. Hidden door leads into a laboratory. We got a note on the floor here. What's this? An old letter. Letters written on this decrepit paper are Sarkorian. Greetings, brothers and sisters in magic. If this message has fallen into your hands, then you, like me, practice arcane magic, disregarding the unjust and ruthless laws of our homeland. Nature has bestowed upon you a gift, allowing you to perform beautiful and wonderful deeds, which are rewarded only with persecution and suppression. Far too many innocent, talented people have been forced to hide like criminals, to live in fear, and shield themselves with lies. Brothers and sisters, we have lived far too long under the yoke of outdated and misguided tradition. Enough is enough. Time for a rebellion is now. The hour of our resistance has come. Let us rally our ranks, bolster the courage in our hearts, and speak out. Our voices must be heard. Are you not tired of living in fear, of jumping at every rustle in the night? It doesn't have to be this way. Together, we can make the elders reckon with us. Together, we can put an end to their tyrannical rule over us. Let them accept us and see us as people. Or if they try to subdue us by force, as before, let them prepare to feel our pushback. We will force them to overturn their meaningless, superstitious ban on arcane magic. We will make them see us as people, not as evil witches. We will destroy the cursed prison of Threshold and set free the innocents within, doomed to wretched and unjust imprisonment. We will save Sarkoris, but only together. I therefore urge anyone and everyone for whom freedom is worth rebelling and fighting for to join our alliance. Your brother in magic, Opon. Okay. All right. Got another letter here. Note from Areelu's laboratory. The commander and his army walk up the high bank of the West Stellan River, where it draws near the border of the Worldwood. The soldiers' feet halt unbidden on the other bank that rises on a series of cliffs, too regular in shape to have been formed by wood or water. The sky hangs over the sharp edges and sickening bends as shade of mercury, and the horizon rises to dirty rust as it arches over the soldiers' heads. It gains a familiar azure hue. This happened to us just right outside of Canabras when we were very first starting to push north with our army. I remember this happening. We ended up having to give a speech to rouse the troops. Looks like maybe she was the architect of that. That's interesting. What do we got here? A Kukri. Okay, what have we got over here? The room has more life to it than the other chambers in the lab, but even here, rationality wins out over comfort. Okay, and then we've got a guarded passage here, which I think we're probably not going to be able to get through. Yep, magical barrier trembles, etc., etc. I think this is as far as we can go in this particular place for now. Oh, did I miss loot? Oh, no, I left some behind back there. That's right. Okay. Because it was just it wasn't anything. Right, well, I guess we're coming this way. And we'll head on back to the heart of the laboratory, since we seem to be done here. Okay. See if I'm missing anything here either. Doesn't look like it. This is where that room with the hole in it was. I think. Or now this was the barred way, right? Cave-in looks like it happened a long time ago. The rocks and rubble have been compressed almost into a single mass. Oh, okay, that was... I mean, you know, it's nothing a disintegrate spell couldn't handle, probably. Okay, the fog enveloping you seems at once thick as soup, yet almost transparent. Strange silhouettes emerge in the fog. You blink and you see someone standing next to you. Blink again, and there's no one there. Voices can be heard in the fog, young and old, men and women, loud and barely audible. They say disconnected phrases, but not in unison. One voice may start a word, then another voice finishes it. Closer, closer. Come this way. With us you won't be alone. Why aren't you coming? Why can't we see you? Who are you? Who are you? Oh, well, who are you? Silence stretches up for a few moments. Who are we? Who am I? I. What are you doing to us? Why won't you open up? Okay, we're going to get out of the fog. Be gone, illusion. Power roils within you, bursting free, piercing through the eerie fog and hurtling forward to the source of it, and slams into it. You hear the howl of many voices. Then the fog dissipates and the voices subside. Oh, hello. This is interesting. Look into my eyes. No, don't look away. You're not a coward, are you, Crusader? Just like that, one after another. Guess who I'll take next? That was Camellia, by the way. The vision fades to black. After a moment's pause, Camellia pouts. It was just an illusion. Is that what you dream of? Camellia fixes you with a stare. You never know what you may see in a nightmare, but it's over now, and I am glad. Are you? Are you ready to move on? Of course, we must destroy the demon that shows us such terrible illusions. Yeah, I've been skeptical of you for a long time. I'm not so sure. Okay. Sela, how many times do I have to tell you? Slow down. With you, it's always act first, think later. I'm not doing it on purpose, SME. I swear. I know you're not doing it on purpose. I know. So now, let's try that move again. Sela's dark eyes are filled with tears. She blinks them away. Are you all right? Everything was different for a moment. My life was different, as if Esemi, the paladin who died because of me, was still alive. She trained me and we traveled all over. And so much happened. Sela grits her teeth. It was an illusion. Let's just drop it. All right, let's go. I'm always ready. Come this way. With me, you won't be alone. What a pretty doll. Can I play with you? Sure, Ember. I have a dollhouse too. Want to see? Here, have a cookie my mom made. Will you come and play with us tomorrow? I'll bring ribbon and we can put them in our dolly's hair. The illusion dissipates and Ember opens her eyes, looking dazed. Where did they all go? Oh, they weren't real. Now, that was a good dream. But it wasn't true. I think it was demon magic. I don't know why they showed me that. To make me sad? Demons are strange. All right, let's move on. Greatest scientist in all of Golarion, your addendum 120 to volume 5 of the encyclopedia has caused a furor across the scholarly forums of Absalom. I am delighted to observe your scientific work. When can we expect your next publication? Very soon, by the end of the year at the latest. I am making corrections to my 6th and 8th addenda to the 3rd volume of the encyclopedia, and then I plan to rewrite the 1st volume in its entirety. I already have a slew of revisions I wish to make. Vision dissipates. Hey, wait, Mr. Journalist. Where'd you go? My corrections. Nenio looks over at you. To the articles and the addenda and the paragraphs, she sighs. Now, in your vision, it seems that your work on the encyclopedia goes on forever. What a preposterous notion. And it's not even true. I'm writing the encyclopedia for all of Golarion. For the students who will follow in my footsteps, for the professors who have limited opportunities to conduct their own experiments. I simply must finish it and get it published. Tinkering with it forever, adding more and more, that would be the purest vanity. I am not like that at all. No, of course not. Are we ready to go? Yes, just a moment. I need to get rid of this ridiculous memory. She wrinkles her nose, rubs her hands over her forehead, and loudly exhales. Done. I am ready to go. Come to think of it, what am I doing in here? Ah, yes, I'm following the boy. Okay, we need to fix our party order here because this is definitely not okay. There's a Ruchelet. Sure, this is going to be a delight. Your eyes, Valric, I always see light in them. Is that inner strength or perhaps a spark of your soul? Share this with me. I want to possess you, to own you. The vision fades to black and Areelu covers her face in horror. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want to want that. Such interesting fantasies you have. Please don't. I know I'm a monster. I pray that I can keep myself in check. It's just this place. It would wake the demon in anyone, even a mortal. A glimmer of a smile plays on Camelia's lips. Your passion was so intense. When one wishes to possess something very badly, one can sometimes break it in the heat of the moment. One can sometimes break. When one wishes to possess something very badly, one can sometimes break it in the heat of the moment. Wouldn't you agree? This isn't an excuse to mock me. It is not my fault I feel these things. Camelia blinks innocently. Why, I'm not mocking you in the least. I too experience powerful emotions. All right, let's go. Yes, I'm almost certain that a demon is creating these illusions. Very strange and powerful demon. We have to find them. Okay, party's back in good shape. Enemies in my home, I won't let you pass the threshold. My queen, I shall save you from this beast. The prey has fallen right into our lap. I'll kill you. My name will be on everyone's lips.
No time for debates.
All right. Bruce Lay, who's up? Got a Minotaur. We got a Terry Demodand and a Calavicus. Let's start with him, see if we can get him. No, not even close. Now, start out with 63 damage. That's awesome. I can probably do that. Yeah, 41 anyway. Okay, Ember. What do we want to do with you, Ember? Let's have one of your souped up burning arcs, I guess. Okay, a little bit of damage there. Nenio, haste. Alright, Camellia, let's have a armor class curse on the big guy here. And a chant. Sela, Smite Evil.
The light, take you. The inheritor, guide my blade.
Okay, Rochelet.
I will resist.
They are just going to town on Valric, aren't they? That is a lot of hitting. All right, Valric. Why do you only get one attack? That's what I want to know. Oh, I wonder if he's got, well, there's one thing. I wonder if he's got, cleave selected. Ember, darling, why don't you do one of these, I guess. See if you can finish this Demodand off. Up. And Nenio, you can probably try one of your light phantasmal killers on this guy here. Nice. Nice. Beneath the top layer of the quivering red mass, you can make out the features of various demons. An eyeless Lilitu opens its mouth in a silent scream. A Panjai wriggles its multi-jointed limbs, broken legs and wings, trembling. All of this is connected, fused into a single whole, and this whole twitches convulsively as you approach. You hear voices, the same ones that called you in the fog. I wane, I dwindle, I gasp for breath. What are you? Now nothing. You killed, ruined. But you, what are you? The voices are unleashed in a drawn-out shriek like a death cry. We're going to destroy the grotesque creature. Now you can rest in peace. Voices in your head subside. The unpleasant sensation of an alien presence also disappears. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a mess right there.
It went splendidly.
This medley of flesh and limbs of various demons seems like a single organism. The result is some monstrous experiment. Take that. Probably take that. Take those. Take whatever's in here. Okay. And we still can't get through here. Oh, well, I mean, can we? Oh no, stupid suture, he forgot. He clean forgot. We have abyss barriers in this place. Demons can cross them, but others can't. Clever. But you can get through if you have the key. Here, take it. Okay. For some reason, we just were given the key by a dretch. I don't quite really know exactly what happened right there. All right, now I suspect we're going to have to go back. The lock has been battered by someone's desperate efforts to open it, but the door is sealed shut. Okay, let's take this. Scroll of shield. Note fragment from Areelu's laboratory. Valric of Thornwood send me. Nura, the historian, emerges with an unexpected suggestion from behind the commander's back. This is just the sort of situation where ingenuity and knowledge of the enemy will be more useful than swords and armor. While she speaks, she thinks I need to prove myself. Okay. She's been spying on us, obviously. That was in the commander's tent when we were deciding how to deal with the Vescabor swarm. Okay, something over here. Big old summoning circle in the middle. A ripped book lies in the center of the room. Beneath the title, in large letters, Lexicon of Paradox, are lines of text written in a hasty, bold script. The shimmering purple haze rises from the page. You're about to step over the threshold when the haze glows brighter. The power within you responds, roiling in agitation. But you feel no sense of danger. Rather, it's as though you are experiencing a chemical reaction to this unknown phenomenon. We can take the book, or we can look around. I mean, this seems a little dark. Now it will serve me. Let's, You're distracted by a rustling sound and the heavy thud of ungainly footsteps. The dretch looks decidedly pitiful up close. Without the crude stitching that crisscrosses its skin, it seems its body would simply fall to pieces.
So you made it to our treasure trove. Why not take a treasure for yourself?
The dretch points at the book.
This is knowledge and power. Right now it's nothing, but it will become what you want it to be.
The demon's voice is laden with strange yearning. He looks at the purple shimmer and can't take his eyes off it for several seconds. Okay, first answer my questions.
Go and ask them then. I don't have all day.
What does it mean? Some kind? I see a book, but you're talking about some kind of power. What does that mean?
This book is an old notebook for recording experiments. The power is the result of one of those experiments. My lady decided to bind it to the pages for some reason. It's the ultimate convergence of theory and practice, savvy? She gave a lot to learn how to cultivate and strengthen souls, and this is the result.
And you're just going to give this power to me?
As if one mutilated dretch could stop you. That's not it. My lady knew that sooner or later, someone would come for the book. She told me not to interfere. She doesn't tell me her reasons. She said to come here and wait to make sure that the gift finds its owner. That's what I've done. She also told me not to hide from whoever comes, so I haven't.
What experiments are in the book?
All of them. Rifts, mythic powers, planar magic, transformation, hibernation. All them things that I obviously know a lot about. You've seen the lab, of course. I also know that the book contains everything about her work on the world wound. It's a pity. The book's looking worse for wear. Who knows what notes are still left inside?
Okay, tell me about Canabras and your transformation into a halfling. I want details.
You're a shrewd one, aren't you? Nothing gets past you, does it? He wants details, he says. I was disguised as a halfling, yes. Did I have to drag your body to the Crusaders? I did. Did I then have to slip you a weapon? I did. Do you think I'd have managed all that if I'd been gallivanting around Canabras in my own skin? As to the purpose of the whole performance, don't ask me. I know nothing. My lady don't bother sharing such details with me.
Okay. That's all I want to know.
That's good. That's good indeed. Knowledge leads to progress, eh?
Take the book, boy. If you don't, then I will. Fine, I won't take it. It's yours after all. But seriously now, take it. Don't turn down your chance to gain new knowledge.
I would have said that people don't go around handing out gifts like this for no reason. Especially not Areelu. If she is the one behind this, but... I think I should keep out of this decision. It feels like the fate of Galarian might hinge on this, or something like that. You decide, and I'll accept your decision. Whatever it is.
The rationale behind your declaration confounds logic, girl. You just said a moment ago that you did not wish to share your opinion.
Yeah, well, what can I say? I'm a paradox.
All right, so we have some good choices here. Both are about taking the book. I must learn the secrets of those responsible for the world wound so I can defeat them. This knowledge, this power is rightfully mine. That's a little dark. Secrets of demon worshippers will be serve my greatness. Rejecting knowledge out of hand is irrational. Refuse to do as I'm told. I thought I warned you that I don't talk to demons. These don't seem particularly good. I'm not gonna lie. Especially the lawful angle here. Alright, I'm gonna just, I don't like this. This seems, well, I mean, if Areelu Vorlesh wants us to take the book, then that's probably not going to be serving our purposes. I'm not going to do it. It's strange, but you feel a rush of energy and inspiration, as though your decision, your willingness to reject the offering of power has become a source of power in itself. Power simmers within you, bounding you forward, seeking a way out. Okay, here we are back in Canabris.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
Okay, you can lend me a weapon. I'll try to fight the demons.
Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got. The person who made it said it could pierce the hide of a demon lord even. Good luck! Try not to get eaten now!
Halfling's words are drowned out by terrible rumbling and the rustling of countless tiny wings. This is all stuff that happened right at the very beginning. Crossbow. There's Areelu.
Yes, very good. A dose of bravery or a bit of honor. It could be nothing else. Or perhaps his instincts are hinting.
Milady, this creature's about to die. Shouldn't you... Give it here. To me. It's my lady's gift. It's no use to you. If only I could... just a drop of power. I could go back to how I was before. Be cured. You'll never be seen as one of the mortals. Just like I was cast out from the armies of the Abyss after my maiming. You're just like me. Give me a chance, at least.
Why did Areelu need Discari to be shot?
She needed to spill his blood. The blood of a demon lord is a powerful thing and very useful, you see. It's a priceless reagent. You can make so many things out of it. A wondrous blade, for example, that can turn even a ward stone to dust.
Huh. Yeah, I'm not giving you the, we let him go, or do we attack him? Yeah, no, we're just gonna chase him off. Get out of here before I kill you. Or you know, power royals inside of you, sweeping away the demon and purple glow above the book. Before it goes out, the glow flares brighter, like a living creature releasing its death cry. And in this flash, you see inscriptions, diagrams, and sketches that imprint in your mind.
I'll remember this, yes. But for now, farewell. I can finally return to my lady.
Yeah, you do remember this. I let you go instead of chopping your pathetic little head off. All right, there's our new mythic level. Now what happens if we touch this thing? All right. Not quite ready to get out of here just yet. We have a buckler. Let's see if that's better than the one that Camille is using. Buckler of Ray Negation. +3 buckler grants where a +5 bonus to AC against ranged touch attacks. The other one is against two-handed weapons, +2 dodge bonus. I think we'll keep her with the one that she's got, unless this one is better pluses. This one is a +3, the other one's a +2. You know what, we're going to swap them out, actually. Okay, we got some more stuff back here. Okay, Beazar, good. Also, Shiny Chitin's good. Okay, what's this? Another crystal. Strange device. The slot for a crystal awaits your next move. Place the experiment transformation crystal in the socket.
Day 28. Cullis Drill. 4606. Experiment. Transformation. Subject. Areelu Vorlesh. Human female. With a clear affinity for arcane magic. Objective. To fuse a mortal soul with the essence of the abyss. Predicted result. The formation of a full-fledged half-demon on the basis of a mortal being. Potential risks unknown. The death of the subject is extremely likely. I will continue to monitor the experiment for as long as I can.
Okay. Try the next one. The Suture.
Day 20. Farast 4606. Experiment. The Suture. Subject. Former Arachne subjected to extreme exposure when passing through the world wound. As a result of this exposure, the demon was reborn as a Dretch, a unique event in demonology. The reborn demon also acquired serious malformations, which did not respond to standard treatment methods. Objective: to assess the threat to other demons to stabilize passage through the world wound. The survival of the subject is also desirable for the purposes of further observation.
Okay. Secret of a Great Sorcery.
Well, well. It seems that someone has been meddling with my projector without permission. Again. How many times have I told you not to do that, I made this recording for the sole purpose of telling you that when I return, I shall be very, very angry.
Funny. Okay, so here's a question. We bypassed several portal doors. We can open this rift, but we've passed several doors that were locked, and we're not done here. Okay, that's locked. Can we get out the way we came in, I wonder? Or is that way locked as well? So we'll have to come back and open that rift probably, but I know we passed some things in here that were okay, still nothing there. Okay, there's the hole. Thought there was another passage back here that was not passable, but maybe it was in here. Now that we have the key, let's go see what it was. Was this it? No. Here we go. Oh, we're just connecting up with where we were before. So I took the long way around for really no reason at all. Okay, got some gold, got a pernicious poison, some ingredients. And here we are back in the laboratory. Good times. Alright, well I guess the rift is all we got left then. I thought there was one other door, but maybe there isn't. Okay, get out of the trap. I mean, can we take the other guys with us? I mean... There's people here trapped. I mean, we're not done here. Yeah, we're not done here. Let's get here. We got more to see. Sorry. Okay, guys need to... What is that? Marlith and a Drachni, but the Drachni is like all crystalline. Okay, should have probably got our mythic levels up before we started this fight. Let's have an instant enemy on the Drachni. I think the Marilith's actually probably more dangerous, but
Prepare yourself.
critical hit for 40. A lot. All right, Camellia. Let's have a protection spell, protective luck on Valric. Aura, I mean, why don't you just hold up for a second? All right, Ember, you're going to do a curse of saving throws on the Marilith. And it's succeeded in its save, but we don't care. Alright, Valric, see if you can chop it up a bit. 42 damage, it's okay. Sela, smite it.
No glory without risk!
Okay. Alright, Nenio, let's have one of your big guns on it. Send in the Phantasmal Killer. Got it. Nice. Okay, Areelu. I mean, why not? Let's do another one of these.
Desna, guide my hand.
Just 2 9s, 14, and a 19. Well done. Well done. Move to here, chant. Nope, chant. Okay, Ember, let's have a minus saving throw again. See if we can do that again. Okay, and let's chant it. Shoot, not close enough, but it's okay. Aura, let's get in here, I guess. Okay, dead Aura. Excellent. Okay, Sela, smite evil.
Into the fray!
Okay, Nenio. Got another one of those. Is this Nenio? It is. See if we can do it again. Nope, didn't get a spell resistance. Okay, Areelu.
Make your peace.
Okay, let's have a minus armor class and a chant. Ember, why don't you just zap him? Jeez Louise. Minus 59. Wow. Yeah, I definitely should have gotten everybody their mythic power-ups first. I guess we better have some paladins out here. Okay. Daniel, would you like to try again? There we go. Is it still alive? I suspect it's coming back. Chamelea's gonna do... Does Valric still have that luck? He does. So she's gonna do Fortune on Valric. And she's gonna do a chant. Remember, he's gonna do a chant here. Alright, Valric. Let's let him have it. Okay. Well, you know what? We got one through. Can we get another one? Last try. Made its fortitude save. 14 damage.
I will resist.
Okay, Camellia, let's have a minus to hit. And let's have a chant. Ember, you're just gonna blast it with the heaviest thing you've got here. Oh, so close. Finish it off, Valric. There we go. She's gonna have 6 Masterwork Scimitars. Alright, so a couple of things. Number one, you need to have a raised dead. Luckily, we've been stockpiling these. There's the invisibility. Raised dead. And use. Alright, everybody's getting their mythic ability, and everybody, if they can, is going to get Last Stand. Because I am tired of everybody getting one-shotted. Extra mythic ability, Last Stand.
Trust in
Ember,
yourself.
guess what you're getting? Extra mythic ability, Last Stand. Big mysteries here. Big mysteries. Last Stand for Nenio. Last Stand for her. Valric already has Last Stand, so we get Mythic Feat. We get Improved Sword of Heaven. 2nd, 4th, 6th, and 8th, and 10th Mythic ranks. An angel can select an improvement to the Sword of Heaven ability. Improvements are available at 8th and 10th ranks are significantly more powerful. Alright, for Mythic Feat, we have extra mythic ability. If we want it, we can have Flawless Attacks. We can have Improved Critical. Improved Initiative. Mythic Resolve, Mythic Sneak Attacker. Could get that one. It's more damage for most of the things. Sorceress Reflex. Cast the first spell in an initiative roll as a swift action. Okay, that's what he I mean, maybe, but he's already got Great Sword. Maybe. Damage you deal with your chosen ability is truly awesome to behold. When using your chosen weapon, gain the bonus equal to half your mythic rank on damage rolls. This stacks with the bonus from weapon specialization, greater weapon specialization. I mean, that's not the worst. Destructive shockwave. Target still takes damage equal to your strength bonus even when you miss. Cannot be increased by any other means. What does this do? Craft potions up to level 6 during camping. He's not good enough at that to make it worthwhile. Mythic sneak attackers, an additional d6. Power attack mythic. When you use power attack, you gain a +3 bonus on melee damage rolls instead of 2. When your base attack bonus reaches 4 and every 4 points thereafter. So it's basically increasing our damage on our power attacks, which we have going pretty much all the time. Bonus to damage is increased by +5 if you're making an attack with a two-handed weapon. One-handed weapon using two hands, or a primary natural weapon that adds a 1.5 times strength modifier. I mean, that's something. More damage. Or more damage here. This is a little bit better. And it's going to get... I mean, it's... Yeah, it's +2 or 3 now. But we're ranked Mythic rank 4 now, it looks like. Yeah, Mythic rank 4. So we'd get a +2 bonus to our attack damage rolls from our weapon specialization. Yeah, I think that's a good one. Let's go with that, probably. Okay, then we have abolish. Okay, weapon. The angel becomes a bane to all diseases. Creature wielding them become immune to disease. Healing spells cast by that creature now remove all diseases. Also remove fatigued, exhausted, sickened, and nauseated conditions. Creatures that apply disease on attacks or otherwise closely linked to diseases suffer an additional 50% damage from the wielder as holy damage. So we got can abolish guile, poison, undeath, divine, flame, everlasting flame. Sword of Heaven now lasts for 1 minute per mythic rank. Okay. Grand Blessing, additional damage and healing from Sword of Heaven are now maximized. Guide the Faithful. Attacks with the imbued weapon now mark the target for 1 minute, making the target visible, giving the target a -40 penalty to stealth checks and -4 penalty to armor class. Yes, please. I like that. We've been running into plenty of things that are invisible and stuff now, so I think we're going to have that one. I think I like that. All right, so there we go. Now let's open this. What do we got? We got a breastplate, 10 armor, +3. We also have Lockpicker's Kit 2. Okay. What's the armor? It's +4. Still's max 13. It's +4 white dragonhide breastplate grants the wearer cold aura and cold resistance 30. Breastplate can be worn by druids. All creatures within 5 feet of this creature take 2d6 points of cold damage at the beginning of its turn. I mean, that's something. What's Valric wearing now? Full plate +2, which is 11 +1. He only has +1. So he would be 12 with that. He'd be 11 with this. All creatures within 5 feet of this creature take 2d6 points of cold damage at the beginning of its turn. That sounds like it'll affect friendlies as well, which is... But let's test it.
I'm always open to ideas.
Okay, doesn't seem like it's affecting friendlies. Okay, yeah. I guess we'll keep that. 2d6 cold damage. Most things are going to shrug that off, but just about everything has cold resistance. Okay. Okay, we did get through here. I do want to get back up to the main area because I want to get to where the elf and them were, so that we can maybe get them rescued and get them out of here. We need to get Sealer fixed up too. We'll do that when they get to here.
This war must end.
Get Seela healed up here a bit. She's also got strength issue here. See if we can get a restore on her.
Open your heart to
Okay,
me.
you should have restore, right? Yep. Okay, there we go. I don't know if it was really needed to have a full strength restore spell, but all right, where's our friends? Here they are down here. Let's get down here and save these guys. Oh, what is this? Oh, nothing has changed here. Okay, that's fine. We found the way out, bro. Seriously, we found the way out. Barrier surrounding the frozen angel shimmers disconcertingly. Let's destroy the barrier. Actually, let's examine it first. Barrier appears to have been created from the essence of the abyss and reinforced with spells, repelling any living creature not in this dark plane. Gain 60 XP. Let's destroy it. There we go. You see a beautiful silver-haired woman whose face displays unusual heavenly tranquility. Now that you can get a good look at her wings, one looks strong and is covered in white feathers, just as you would expect of an angel, but the other wing, it looks like a framework of mismatched bones with grimy purple substance stretched across instead of webbing, and it's covered in something akin to scabs or strange scales. Okay, the angel awakens and unexpectedly inclines her head in greeting. I do not know who you are, stranger, but thank you for freeing me. I am Targona, blade of Iomede's heavenly host. My captivity, though I was ignorant of it, lasted so long. How did you end up here? I was brought here from the brink of death. I had been fighting the Baelor Darazand, and along with a troop of crusaders when we were struck by the Echo of Discari, a demon of terrifying power and cunning, and an old enemy of mine. All my comrades perished, and the two demons set upon me like predators savaging a bird. The Echo ripped off my wing and left me to die among the bodies of those I failed to protect. And then she appeared, the architect of the world wound. The angel's gaze darkens. Sometimes I am amazed at the vast power, terrifying or benevolent, that can reside in a mortal. However, Areelu is no longer mortal. She brought me here. She treated me as much as she could, or as much as she deemed necessary. And I can hardly remember those first days in the laboratory. Pain, strange magic, purple flames flickering around me. Areelu spent hours casting spells over me. I was chained the whole time, though I was too weak to fight or flee. There was nothing else for me to do but talk to her and to try and glimpse inside that black soul. I don't know what I hope to find in there. Perhaps the smallest glimmer of light. Hope that all could be remedied. All I saw was twilight, a veil of arrogance and secrets that Areelu used to keep herself separate from the world. Her thoughts were occupied by some grand experiment. I was of little interest by comparison. When she had finished her work, she put me to a deep sleep. A healing sleep, she said. It was necessary to allow my new, abominable wing to settle in. I had been in that sleep until now. What grand experiment was she planning when she captured you? She wanted to perfect her accursed wound. The second opening, she called it. The rift was to be larger and more stable, opening a road to Golarion from the new abyssal realms. What shocked me was that she talked about the disastrous consequences of her plan with total equanimity, as though they were minor details that were but a distraction from the experiment itself. I also know that her experiment required a mortal soul, perhaps as a sacrifice of some dark rite that would siphon the mortal's life force and use it for perverse ends. I heard, or rather pieced together from what I overheard, that the soul belonged to a child. Areelu, like many demons and demonic spellcasters, has the ability to wrest souls from their bodies and contain them in special vessels. The vessel containing that soul was delivered to the laboratory soon after I was brought here. Areelu was unusually distressed that day. She talked to me more than usual. That's when I learned the details of her plan. I was aghast when I realized that she was discussing the soul of a child, a soul which she likely wished to sacrifice. I cannot describe the horror I felt. What's wrong with your wing? It's the work of Areelu. The wing is fully functional. Its creator isn't known as the architect for nothing, but it frightens me. There is more of the abyss in this wing than in the eyes of an enraged Baelor. It's an abomination. Camelia's eyes watched transfixed as the wing, assembled from bones and slimy film, moves in time with the angel's breathing. Her eyes drink in every articulation, every joint in the moist membrane. Baelors with the abyss in their eyes. How unscientific. I would have been pleased if she'd sent me anything at all. Finian's voice trembles. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry this happened to her. It's terrible. She should never have been. No living creature should ever be treated like that. Why didn't you get out of here or summon warriors from heaven to help you? Even the goddess cannot hear me within these walls. This place, it belongs to the abyss, not the material plane. I cannot call for help, only pray for a miracle. Perhaps your arrival is the answer to that prayer. I know what it's like being cut off from everything you know, from everything that makes you who you are, whispers Areelu. The angel's gaze stops on the succubus and flames blaze up in her eyes. Demon, weren't you one of my captors? The succubus instinctively bares her teeth in response and hisses threateningly. Her claws grow long and suddenly you see old Areelu, the fearsome demon of the abyss. Stop it! Don't even think of hurting each other. The elf girl's words diffuse the tense atmosphere like cold water thrown on a fire. Forgive me. I spent too long slumbering and my self-control is diminished. I should not have been so hasty to deem your companion an enemy. What can you tell us about this place? I only know a little. Areelu once let it slip that this refuge is where she wrote the Lexicon of Paradox, the book of dark magic containing the secret of the world wound's creation. That means this place is older than the wound itself. Areelu must have created it, at least part of it, before her great atrocity. I was astonished at the strange way she seemed to speak of this laboratory. It was as if she despised this place, yet she tried not to show it. There was a moment when I wondered if this hatred was a sign of her contrition, but I was mistaken. Areelu Vorlesh is incapable of feeling contrite, even for a heartbeat. She is like a tempest, hurtling forward and sweeping aside everything in its path. Well, I came here for you, Targona. The Hand of the Inherited and I were able to find you. The angel's eyes brighten. Then I have not been forgotten. I have so much I want to ask you, but that can wait. First, we must find a way out of this dungeon of grief. All right, I unsealed the way out. We can go. Free? Then let us leave here at once. May the light of Iomedae be with you. My prayers have been answered. I'll find you, Valric. Thank you for giving the sky back to me. Okay, here we go. Now we're back down to the rift and we're out of here. And I know we've run long this time, but I wanted to finish this up since we were so close to the end. So let's get over here to where the rift is and let's get out of here. And then I think we'll maybe think about heading back to Dresden, since a lot of us are hurt and we're probably not doing great as far as our what you call it, the abyss corruption is concerned. Okay, so there we go. We're back here. Cover what looks like would crumble. Is there anything else here? Got loot. Dinosaur bone. Tail sting's good. Alright, we're out of here, guys. All right, so we have found and freed. You know what? We're going to take these breastplate. So we have found and freed Targona. We are doing okay-ish, I guess. But anyway, I think we're going to leave it here. I don't want to get into anything else because we're already like super over time. It's a little over an hour of recording here. So I think we're going to leave it here. But next time we'll probably head back to Dresden. We might do a little bit more down here since we're down here. I don't know yet. I'll decide between episodes. But if you've enjoyed this one, do me a big favor. Hit that like button for me. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button too. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.